running the water tag. Let's go.
Yeah. Eggy is definitely going to need to pick up his game, get a couple of extra conversions that he wasn't able to get on psych to win the set. This is going to be kind of a rough ride for him.
Oh, yeah.
So are we starting Falcon? It's possible we start Falcon. But usually they just go to Battlefield. I'm almost surprised that they didn't. And there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So we are underway.
Starting to get nice and quick. No hand warmers needed. Let's go. I think we're going to see a little bit of different gameplay than Scythe versus Eggy, but I think that's just because ORLY is more versed in this matchup and just wants to kind of fake out as an opponent rather than just like running him over.
ORLY will offer more trades, and quite simply, you said it yourself earlier, it's not a bad thing to go for trades if you're Falcon against a Peach. And ORLY really knows how to position himself in spots where he can trade with Peach frequently. That down tilt almost converted into up air. He was off by about 10%.
Down smash, there it is again. Didn't really convert off it this time like he did against Scythe, but...
Yeah, that get-up knee is going to trade once again. There it is. Another trade, something that's going to benefit ORLY throughout the set, so that wouldn't be particularly surprising. He does play a very different Falcon than Psych, overall speaking.
Right.
Psych is not traditionally a Falcon main, and ORLY's matchup knowledge will help him a great deal as we move forward. Eggy is going to be needing to take the matchup experience that he had as he gets kneed again on the trade. That's twice now already.
And on top of that, similar to when he was playing against Scythe, bad DIs on the knees died a lot earlier than he should. Because at 96, he should be living at least that close to the stage.
Yeah, he needs to be DIing pretty much straight up on all of the knee attempts, which can be harder to do.
Is that a stitch? It is a stitch. Oh, no.
Oh, the Phantom into the stitch.
Okay.
All right.
Wasn't patient
really
enough
shaking
to
his head a little bit
stitch.
there. Very little bit nodding his head, like acknowledging that okay, that just happened. A Phantom into a stitch. And now he'll try to make something of it as he gets double soft knee.
No jump?
No, he's got the jump. He just wants to get to stage as soon as he can. Given the fact that ORLY gave him a little bit of space is understandable, and he is going to make the most of it. Nice little conversion there off the booty bump into the neutral air.
Let's go, dude. No up B off stage to get him for floating out that far. I think it would have killed him, but...
Eggy's running this game back pretty well.
Down throw, knee. No.
Good DI there from Eggy to get out of that.
I've seen him do that multiple times now. I wonder if ORLY's going to catch on and just kind of wait for it. Because when he did it against Scythe never really caught on to it. He just kind of always went for it.
Sliding down smash, very close to connecting.
No? Okay, he tried to read the air dodge that time, I think.
Yeah, back air going to send him straight up. Up air going to send him straight up. Now we're at a point where Peach should die to any one of those moves hard hit. He got him at that percent.
Up throw? No.
I was expecting dash up air.
Yeah, because I think he could have shield poked him like that.
ORLY going to play it a little bit more passively, and Eggy taking full advantage of that little passiveness.
Getting the bad hit of the down smash, not being able to convert off of anything.
Weak hit of up air, going to put Peach up to 170. Up tilt would have been a cool way to end that stock. I love that as an option. Neutral air almost killing. That's the point we're at right now. And Peach will do that. She can live forever if you got good DI.
Oh, yeah. Like, very, very opposite of the last two stocks where he died under 100, you know.
Yeah, this was something he needed. And out. That neutral air, not quite. If he is able to finish this edge guard, and that throw will do it. Another snipe from Eggy. ORLY has now lost 3 consecutive stocks.
One thing I will say is that was good smash DI from ORLY to kind of get up on the stage and not have to worry about getting edge guarded or killed on the same side.
ORLY was looking really good early. Now he's looking a little bit ice cold.
Yeah. Pun intended.
That back air going to take the stock. And we're going to go last stock here in this game 1.
I wonder...
ORLY needs a grab. He hasn't really been able to find one. Flubs the gentleman a little bit.
Yeah, we're actually seeing more grabs from Eggy this time around.
Yeah, that's definitely something he needed to go for, so I love that as a change from Eggy as he gets another grab and throws ORLY off stage.
Ooh, there we go.
That was a great read and stomp on that down smash attempt. Eggy getting back up.
Oh,
rising up air. So good at walling Peach away from punishing you when you're on ledge.
Up throw, okay. Not going for the edge guard, but going for straight damage. I don't really know how I feel about that. But
there's the stomp. Can he get a knee? It's kind of where we're at here. Oh, so close in multiple ways.
one bad trade might cost it for Eggy. He definitely had a chance to end it multiple times.
All right, good falling up air with the shield poke, recognizing that the shield was upward.
No grab. Oh my.
Oh, gets the hug on the up B.
He can do it. We're seeing a little bit of tournament jitters come out.
Nah, no jitters here. These guys are just having a hard time feeling each other out. They play against each other all the time. Really got a little bit passive there, and he stayed in shield just long enough for Eggy to really read where he was going to go and get the dash attack punish and wind up getting the kill. So we're going to go to game 2 here. O'Reilly's going to run it probably right back. I think he feels fine about that, like he could have won it. He started out really strong and then just kind of started flubbing, as that third stock was really detrimental. He just could not finish Eggy off, got him to about 190%. Had definitely multiple chances, but unable to pull it off.
A lot of okay trades, but could never really get a strong hit. Ah!
Oh, wow.
You're scaring me. Oh, really?
He went for the knee. If he had gone for the stomp, he gets it. Or was it the other way around? I forget.
See, bad DI right there. If he had like 10% more on him, he would be dead.
Yeah, I don't think he's expecting knees at any point is the problem. Like, you need to remember who you're playing against. Sometimes when you play against certain people, you need to DI in such a way, almost perpetually, so that if they do randomly catch you by surprise, you don't die.
Right.
And with Falcon, the way to DI is usually up. Like, he DI'd straight left on that up air, and O'Reilly's going to take the first stock as a result.
I want to see more conversions. O'Reilly's going for these hard reads more than Scythe was, and is like not really getting anything off of them.
I'm a big fan of these down airs that O'Reilly's been throwing out, and it has been a lot of them. But down throw,
knee,
soft knee, goes for the back air.
He's dead.
No.
Down throw again. That should be it.
Yeah. Good percentage for that, and O'Reilly going to finish off the conversion. Just like game 1, he's up 2 stocks. He's got the better percentage himself. Let's see if Eggy can recover as well as he did that first game. Wound up winning the game as a result. Good. That was a really good shield drop there.
Oh, yeah.
That was about as good as it gets.
Okay, that's another gentleman mess up.
I'm surprised that up air, like all of the hitbox that gets thrown out on the bicycle up air, none of those hit Peach while down smashing as he fell directly on top of her. Avoiding hitboxes like we're in the Matrix.
Yeah.
And Eggy, once again, after going down 2 stocks, suddenly it's like he wakes up and figures something out. Good knee there from O'Reilly. Just in neutral.
It's like, if I'm Eggy right now, I'm thinking like, where are my punishes? He's messing up on his punishes just too much. He's like getting the throw or pushing him in a direction that he wants to take him, but it's not really following up. Yeah.
That down smash attempt was so good. It missed it just by an inch, but O'Reilly recovering much better this time than he did last game from a little bit of the Eggy onslaught. Gets the knee.
Just stood there and watched. There we go. There's your dot face. That could have killed him, but okay.
All right, that will. All right, so we're going to have 2 stocks to 1 stock. Essentially a little bit of a handicap here for Eggy.
He's got a dot face again. This is possible. He's got 45% up already.
Yeah, 67 and counting. Oh, really unable to do any damage. That was...
What the heck?
I love that up smash. Oh, yeah. If you read them trying to down smash on your first movement, which is exactly what Eggy did, you get punished for it. The fade back knee. Yeah, bad DI from Eggy once again, dying to the knee early. Finally, we have a set that's evened up at 1 apiece.
Right. So there's no hitbox on Falcon's foot? There's
no hitbox on Peach's dare directly in the middle of her body, I think, is what caused that. He spaced it that well because it's on her skirt, so like that circumference if any of you hits it. So I think he snuck his foot up into the middle of her.
Like just barely?
Just barely. Because I'm pretty sure you can trade with that move, like pretty much whenever you want.
Oh, yeah. Founder Dreams, obvious counter pick. Peach players, I think, like this stage. High ceilings kind of keep you alive for long. Right as I say that, he dies at 90.
Yeah, I like the stage because it's for Peach and for down smashing, and it's a good stage for Peach. On the other hand, the side is so close to you, and he's already been bad DIing knees. The last thing you want is to die to a knee at like 65 because you DI'd wrong. And I mean like post hit.
Peach does get, oh, what a turnip grab. Peach does get the like the Final Destination-esque stage when both the platforms go down, so she does get the chain grab. But after that, you know, you don't really have much to work with.
Now, especially particularly now, with the platforms gone, it kind of changes everything. And there's that knee a little bit early. I don't think that would have killed on like a Stadium or a Dreamland,
exactly.
but absolutely is going to kill on the really narrow Fountain of Dreams.
Right. We're seeing ORLY grab so many times. Eggy's got like the good DI, but ORLY's getting these stale grabs, not really following him too much after the initial hits, unless he gets like the air carry over. It's no real hard tech chases or reads or anything like that. It's just kind of grab, do a couple damage, do a couple hits, reset to neutral. And I think it's really paying out for him because he's able to keep ahead, you see by the one stock, but he could be winning this a lot harder. Like that.
Yeah, he's
good run off.
Yeah, that was something that Eggy
that.
really needed. You're right, he could be winning this a lot harder. He's gotten conversions and some decent damage, but I've seen him do much better against Peaches. Eggy also, it's strange, like he's basically DIing for the early percents, like when you get grabbed, he's gonna try to DI as hard to the side as you can.
Right.
And I think he keeps doing that later in stocks, and that's what's really been getting him killed whenever he gets knees. He's like holding sideways against everything Falcon does.
Right.
As he gets these chain grabs, good bit of damage here to put himself right back into this game.
Skull roll is being super loud next, so sorry if you guys can hear that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can, but there's a lot of pop-offs going on in Frosty Frosting. It's just a thing that'll happen. Sometimes, it won't get in our heads necessarily, but, you know, we got to take a second and look and listen to what's going on. Right. Meanwhile, these guys on stage can certainly hear the pop-offs happening right next to them, as ORLY, using it as fuel, hits the triple stomp.
Big damage. Down throw knee should kill now.
Yeah, absolutely. He's at that right percent. Eggy has to DI it, I think, perfectly, and probably a little bit downward, which is scary to do, because if you're already preparing to DI downward, he DIs up that time.
He's not at the percentage anymore. Grab won't work. So, straight back air.
Oh, the down smash gonna catch him, and that is gonna kill.
Oh.
That was so close, but it is able to get there.
Barely reached the upper corner of the blast zone. If you're Eggy, you're a little frustrated.
Yeah, a little bit, but not in the way that you died, more in yourself. You're getting yourself caught on grabs too much, and your micro spacing is just off. It was off that game. It wasn't off the 2 games before it, and now we're going to go to FD, where he has to be able to win on FD anyway. He needs to know that he can do what needs to be done. As far as micro spacing goes, this is the stage to do it.
Eggy didn't go to Fountain against Scythe.
Correct.
Why?
I think the way that Scythe was comboing him is exacerbated by the platforms on Fountain.
Yeah.
But that's my best guess. Maybe he just doesn't like Fountain. Not every Peach main likes that station.
But then why try it in this matchup?
To see if it would work?
I guess.
Oh.
But
ORLY with the combos. Also, because ORLY wasn't playing super grab heavy the first 2 games.
But now he is like.
Now he changed it up when the stage choice happened, and that's just that intelligence and knowledge of the game that comes from over a decade of experience playing.
Yeah. True.
So now he is. Wow, that was a really good air dodge
so
to live. Speaking of smart,
Right.
Nair into regrab, up air, another Nair. He wanted to go for it, and he thought better of it. I don't think he flubbed. I think he knew that he missed the L cancel, so instead of... You'll see some top players do this where they know they missed one small technical aspect. They'll run the other way for a second so they don't try to do something stupid. Because if he goes for it and misses it, Peach nairs you and you go flying the wrong way and you just die.
Because you're off by a little bit of frames or something like that.
Like you can feel it. So you're like, okay, the best thing I can do is hold the other way and just reset myself.
Right.
I just got like 70 damage. Down tilt goes for the up air, misses it by inches. Dash attack, gonna
Where
connect.
my down smash is at?
Chain grabs are good. Chain grabs are real good. Fall off Nair. Gonna hit him with that.
There we go.
Yeah, I love that. Little hit of the up B into the down smash. So smart from Eggy.
But a bad trade again, puts him in the end guard. He's got float to work with, but it's...
Not
being
anymore.
on FD, you don't have the platform to go to. There's nothing you can do.
Oh, really? With the rising back air on the hop. That was really, really well spaced. Now, Eggy's just kind of in a bad spot. Remember, he is down to his tournament life this game. Only got 2 stocks left, although that ledge guard is going to put ORLY also down to 2 stocks, keeping himself in this game.
Okay.
Down throw, up air. What do you got? Can he continue the edge guard here? Not allowing Eggy back in. Oh, he wanted the stomp so bad. Eggy wisely up being early to prevent disaster.
And DIing correctly, so he can't just double jump off for it, right? So he like, can react to the attempt, right?
Yeah, down throw into knee. Catches Eggy. Did you see him duck below the attempted, like, when he... So ORLY was crouch canceling, but not because he wanted to crouch cancel, because he wanted to try to duck under in case Peach tried to short hop fair, I think is why he did that. And then he got to turn that into a grab. It was so clean and nice. And he certainly wound up converting it into a knee. Oh, but the dare.
Oh, no.
Oh, he goes for the stomp, but Eggy just unfortunately going to go into free fall and watch his tournament slip away as he is out of losers quarters in 5th place as ORLY takes the set 3-1 and advances to losers semis here at Frosty Faustings 10. And we will momentarily be ready for the other side of losers quarters. We're going to have David Q once again, #1 PR Falco from Nebraska, against Deeps, who is from St. Louis. So David Q going through the non-Chicago side of the bracket.